Happy Tuesday, friends. It's time for Tuesday at 2 Eastern Standard Time. I'm here in Markham, Ontario, Canada, and each week I love to hop on live and share my happy hobby with you. Just share some stamping. So every week I get to share something different, and my goal really is to connect with those of you that love to stamp and hopefully inspire you. And for those of you that don't know as much about stamping, I'm hoping these videos will give you just some understanding about how to use stamps, how to use paper, and why I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, because the products are the best. It makes it so easy for me to create, and it makes it so easy to create beautiful things. Really, you just need a few products. You just need some matching ink, stamps, paper, and you're away to the races. So I love sharing on Tuesday at 2. So hopefully people are joining in. One thing I do love to do is connect with you. So don't be shy, say hello. Let me know if it's your first time watching or your 50th time watching. Sometimes I can see the comments as they come up, sometimes I don't. So if I don't respond to you right here on the live video, don't worry. I do kind of go through the posts afterwards, so if you have questions, you can ask them. Of course, you can also message me on the side if you have questions, and I'm happy to help. Oh, good, we've got some friends on. Yay, I'm always worried that I'm hopping in the wrong place. So hello, Mindy and Emily and Genevieve. Great to see you guys. Okay, so lots of announcements because we are near the end of the month. I can't believe we're near the end of the month and that September is almost farewell. But that means a few other things are going farewell. Which is my class registrations for October. So any classes that you want to attend in October, we really need to pay up and register by October 1st so that I have you counted in. So that's something I'm trying to stick with, to collect all the RSVPs by the 1st of the month. Hopefully that's easy to remember, but it just means when we're reaching the end of the month like this, I just need to give you the reminder that the deadline is October 1st. So we've got lots happening in October. We've got a Stampin' Boo Bingo. I have to say that carefully because I don't know whether it was on Tuesday at 2 or whether it was somewhere else. Maybe it was one of my classes. Somebody was like, boob bingo? So no, boo bingo, like Halloween. And we're gonna have fun. So if you wanna come in costume to that Stampin' Bingo class, that's perfect. Everybody's gonna get a little treat that joins that class. So that'll be a fun one. But I also have other things if you're newer to stamping, or even if you're not newer but you don't wanna fuss with other things, you can just do my Sweet and Simple class, and that's 4 cards. Let me see, maybe I should show some samples here. Oh, see, this is to re-emphasize. This is something I made the other day. See, re-emphasize Boo Bingo, because it'll be Halloween themed. The cards that we make in that class are not going to be Halloween themed. Halloween themed, but we are going to do other Halloween themed things like dress up, and everybody's going to get a little Halloween treat from me. Anyway, so this is to remind me to tell you about Boo Bingo. Okay, but that's a great idea. I just saw Mindy's comment. We could have a boob Stampin' Bingo and donate to breast cancer research. That's like a fantastic idea. Man, are you like a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or something? Because if you're not, you should be. Not just joking. I know Mindy is, so. Okay, so Sweet and Simple card class. The theme is friendship. It's upside down. What's upside down? Am I upside down? Oh, you know what? It's backwards. It's just like that when I show it this way. If I put the camera down on the table, maybe I'll just do that. I'll put the camera down on the table and then it won't be mirror imaged. And then you'll be able to see everything more clearly. So anyway, hello, hello, hello. Those of you just joining in, I love to read your comments. You'll be entered into a drawing for just a little treat from me when you comment, because that helps me to feel like I'm not so alone when I'm sharing. I love to share stamping, so yay. Okay, yeah, okay, so why don't I turn the camera around, then you won't be concerned that the cards are backwards or the projects are backwards. Oh, I guess your point is it doesn't say boo when I'm holding it backwards. I don't know. Maybe it says oob or something. Okay. Anyway, Sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy when I'm switching this around, but hopefully you'll be okay here. I meant to put this first, but then like after I put Genevieve, I just got into writing my email. So instead of making it look ugly and crossing it off, I just left it there. Okay, so welcome to my stamping table. Oh, I saw Gwyneth joined in too. Hi, Gwyneth. Okay, so now that won't be backwards, right? So friendship themed Sweet and Simple class this month in October. It will be the third Saturday in October, so you can have a relaxing afternoon making some friendship cards, because who doesn't need to send a little pick-me-up to some friends? The feature stamp set is the prized peony stamp set. So if you want to add that on, it's an additional charge, but I do give a discount if you do get the feature stamp set as part of the Sweet and Simple class. But otherwise, it's a very economical class. It's only $25, an extra $5 if you do want shipping, but you get all the pieces cut for you. Even this wonderful sunflower will be all cut out for you so that you can just enjoy the class and chat with me over Zoom, and it'll be fun and relaxing. So that last chance to register for that. And little sneak peek of what's coming in the October technique class. We're doing the split circle technique. So that'll be the third Monday in August. Sorry, did I say August? See, subconsciously, I wish it were August. I'm so sad that we're going into October. Okay, so that'll be the third Monday in October. So I guess I told you about my classes, right? And then those of you that are on the Team Stick Stampers, here's a little sneak peek of our make and take for our team celebration in third Tuesday of the month. So if you're not part of the Team Stick Stampers, I would love to have you join us. We have so many fun things lined up for the rest of the year. I've got guest stampers coming to stamp on our Facebook group, and we have stampers from all across the country. So, and it kind of works out that we're doing everything virtually because everybody's included that way. Oh, here, see? I wanted to show you a little treat that I made. I don't know, just because it's becoming October, and really that has nothing to do with anything except that I was happy and stamping. So, okay, let me move this out of the way. And remind you, sorry, I'm still here. You know, I told you my deep fear about falling because my craft cave is so messy, so I have to walk gingerly around. Okay, so also with it being the last couple days of the month of September, that also means my September online ordering special is almost over. So just a reminder, if it's your first time or you missed the other Facebook Lives, I do them every week on Tuesday afternoons, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And each month I like to focus on a different showcase product of the month. So for this month, I've been showcasing the gold hoops. Okay, the gold hoop embellishments. They come in a package like this, and you get 10 in a package. So that's what I've been showcasing this month. And so the first week, I think we did this card. Okay, and then I think we did this one, and then this fun tag, or it could be an ornament, and this card. So the September online ordering special is if you place an online order, just go to genevieve.stampinup.net and click the Shop Now button. You can shop for whatever your heart desires. And if your order is $30 or more, you will get 41 fall tutorials, fall themed tutorials. If your order is $60 or more, you will get 82 fall themed tutorials. And if your order is $80 or more, you will get the cut, make, and take pieces, all the cut pieces and embellishments to create these beautiful projects. So you'll just use your own stamp set and ink to finish them off. But I would include all the embellishments like the ribbon, the gold hoops, everything will be die cut for you. So it would be a fun little project that you would get mailed to your door as a thank you for your September online order. Okay, so here we go. Are we curious to see? So this week there were 5 weeks. So it's kind of like a bonus week this week where I'm going to share another project using these gold hoops. And are we excited to get started? Let me know. You guys want to guess what I'm doing? I want to do something a little different today. And what I'm using, actually maybe I'll show this part later because sometimes it all comes together afterwards. So let me get our trimmer out. Okay. Oh, I actually did cut the piece ahead of time, so maybe I'll just grab the piece here. So I'm going to use real red cardstock. Oh, I'm glad you're excited. This is real red cardstock. So I already pre-cut it at 5 inches by 3 inches, I believe. Okay, so I was trying to save time. Yeah, 5 inches by, 3¼ inches. 3.5 inches. Okay. Yeah, 5 by 3.5 inches. Okay, you'll see where I'm going with this. It's a different size, and you'll see why. Okay, 5 inches by 3.5 inches. And then what I'm going to do is take a piece of this designer series paper. I forgot the name of this paper, so that's why I was digging around in my closet. Hi, Lisa. I was digging around in my cupboard to see whether I can find it. It is called the Wonder of the Season Specialty Designer Series paper. Oh, I forgot big news. Okay. This week is World Card Making Week. So if you're not part of my Facebook group, please join because I'm going to start festivities on Thursday at 2 p.m. So this week you're getting a bonus. You're getting Tuesday at 2, and then on Thursday at 2 in my Facebook group, I'll be kicking off a Facebook party there. So I forgot to tell you guys. Okay. So this is the Wonder of the Season Specialty Designer Series paper. It's got gold foil embedded in it. So I'm using the one with just the words here, but I just want to show you what other designs are in that pack of paper, just so that you can see the beauty of it. Yay, I'm glad you're excited for my Facebook party. I don't do them very often, so it's always pretty exciting when I do one. Okay, look, there's also red foil ones. Okay, and then they are double-sided, so then you've kind of got like a black and white version on the other side, right? Hey, look at this. There's even like a French one, Jen, so that's good too. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to show you where this paper came from because I don't think I've ever used this paper in a Facebook Live before. So anything you see, you know you can view it on my online store. It's not random. It comes from Stampin' Up. Okay. You can make it to on Thursday. Good, good, good. That's great. I love it. The more the merrier in my Facebook parties. Somebody was asking if there was a charge, but there's no charge to join my Facebook group. It's totally free. But of course, I'll have special games and things like that going on. Okay, so I pre-cut this so that it would kind of layer in the middle here. Okay, so why don't I glue that down? Where's my adhesive? I was like madly stamping away earlier, but that means I lost everything. Hello? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to use my liquid glue because I don't know where my seal adhesive has gone to, but I'll find it. Okay, so let's use a bit of the liquid glue and we'll pop that on. Okay, I think the red and the gold is stunning together. It just gives it some extra glamour, don't you think? Okay, there we go. Okay, and then here's our fantastic gold hoop. Actually, what I might do is I will put the gold hoop onto my silicone mat. If you don't have a silicone mat, this is a great purchase on your next order because I use it all the time. Because when I'm doing fussy little things and I don't want the glue to get on my paper and make my work paper messy, the silicone mat is the answer. Okay, so what I used is I used some dies here. I'm using the Forever Flourishing dies. So I think I pre-cut what I needed just because I actually want to do 2 projects today, so I was trying to speed it up. But in the Forever Flourishing dies, there's tons of like greenery in here that is really great to use. So I took out this die and then as well this one. Okay, so I think I already cut them out to try and speed it up. Hope I haven't lost all the pieces. So I cut one in crumb cake. Oh, I'm glad you like the gold hoops. Okay, so I cut it in crumb cake and then I cut it in half. And so I think I'm going to try to adhere these onto the gold hoops. So if you guys have been watching in previous weeks, I feel that the best way to adhere things onto the gold hoop is to use glue dots. So let's use some of the glue dots and adhere our little foliage pieces. It's kind of hard. I should lay it all out and then glue it down, but I feel wild and crazy today. Okay, I hope it ends up even. If it doesn't, so you see what I mean? If some of the glue is hanging off, it doesn't really stick on here instead of getting all stuck on here. Okay, and then the other greenery, the same thing. It was like this, I think, but I cut it in half. Okay, so we'll just put that on there. I love glue dots. You can never have enough. Again, that's another staple purchase if you're running low and you want to take advantage of my September online ordering special. You can just add on a few glue dots to help you get to that level so you can get the free class in the mail. Okay, so let's see if we can layer this foliage on. Okay, so I guess can you guess that I'm doing a Christmas project this week? Is Gail on? I think I saw Gail pop on. I know she loves Christmas because the first 2 projects I did in September were not Christmas themed. She was waiting for the Christmas ones. Okay. Okay, so I did 2 of these ones so that I can kind of match it on this side as well. Okay. So let's put some of the glue dots on the back and stick it on. Are you guys curious what the finished project is going to look like? It's like a mystery every week, right? What is going to transpire? Okay, so this project I actually was inspired by a card that I saw from Lisa Harding, a fellow Canadian demonstrator. It was a swap card I received from her. Okay, so you see how the glue dots are perfect for sticking onto the gold hoop there? That foliage is really fun. Okay, and then the other die that I used, okay, let's put the foliage away. I already pre-cut it just to make it a little easier for us, is the Sounds of the Season dies. So they cut out like little bells. Oh, here's a little example. Okay, so they cut out the bells and it coordinates with the Cherish the Season stamp set, which we'll use today as well. Okay, so I did pre-cut a couple of the bells out. Okay, so here's one of the bells and it has a die cut window. So there's actually a little solid bell and I just cut off the top so that I could just put a different color behind. Can you see that? So let's glue that down. Okay, so this liquid adhesive glue is great. You don't need a lot because it's very, very strong. All these basics. So if you haven't done a lot of stamping before, the basics are kind of the adhesive, the paper trimmer, and some stamps, ink and paper. So Stampin' Up! Products really make it easy to kind of coordinate the colors because as you remember, we're using the Real Red cardstock, so I just kept with that color. Okay, I'm glad you're happy about doing Okay, and then, I mean, this one I don't think we need to, we just need a little white if we wanted to there, but I think it kind of goes okay, something like that. So I think we can, now that we've got our most of our foliage down, we're probably okay to move our silicone mat. Okay, and then put this down. So I'm gonna put some glue dots on this side where the foliage is hiding so that I can adhere the gold hoop to the paper. Oh, I'm glad you think it's pretty. I think it's pretty. That's why I wanted to show you. And it's not hard. The dies are really what make it, because you're able to cut out that gorgeous foliage. So if you don't have a die cutting machine, please make sure to order one. There's a fantastic deal going on right now for the starter kit, so you could get that new machine at a really great price. If you're on my newsletter list, you'll know all about that because I've been talking it up all month. Okay, so I think we're good there. The glue dots are very sticky. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here. Okay, I could probably put more glue dots. But still, this is, I'm telling you, the glue dots are so strong. Look at, not falling off at all. Okay, so now we can stick our little bells on. Okay, so, I don't know, more glue dots. Why not, really? Okay, so put one here. Actually, since we're covering the bottom of the hoop, I could probably put one on the hoop there. So that, I'll put it underneath. Oh, it's actually pretty strong, so we're okay. So I'll put it on here. I don't know which way I want to angle it. I'm thinking, there we go. Okay, maybe that one we can just use a little dimensional and pop it up, or I don't know, another glue dot doesn't hurt. Okay, I should have put it more on an angle, but you get the idea. Okay, every time I make something it looks different. Okay, so you're probably still wondering why it's such a weird shape. I'll show you after. Okay, and then we'll just take a little strip here. This is 3 inches by 1/2 inch. And we'll use the coordinating stamp set and do the Merry Christmas here. Oh, I think I already put it on here. So this is what I mean. Stamps, ink, and paper are what we need when we are crafting here. And I know it's on video and you cannot actually see, you can't really touch anything, but hopefully you can see the quality of the ink and the quality of the stamp in terms of how it stamps. So I didn't have to press super hard on the ink pad. I just had to tap it, and then it's juiced up, and we can just go straight down and straight up. Okay, and look at that gorgeous font. Stampin' Up! Has their own artists that help design the stamps, and that's also what make our projects look fantastic. So let's put this, I don't know where we want to put this. Maybe we could even put it a little bit behind the foliage. Okay, something like that. Okay, so let's, maybe I'll just use a dimensional for that. Hello, dimensionals. Where are you? Here. Just put a, maybe I just need one dimensional in the middle there. Okay. Ah, I'm glad you think it's nice. But look at, the die cuts really make it. So it really helps to have a variety of die cuts because you never know what you can do with them. Because the die cuts that I used for the greenery didn't really belong to this set. It wasn't really a Christmas die or anything, but it can be totally repurposed for that reason, for a holiday card. Okay, so let's put away the red ink. Now you're wondering why this is such a strange shape, or maybe you're not, but you should be wondering because it's not the normal card size, and it's not even a card, right? Like it's really like just a postcard. So what I noticed is that I always, for some reason, have extra of these envelopes when I'm using the Whisper White note cards and envelopes. These are great, by the way, when you're into fast, when you want to do some things fast. You get 20 pre-cut note cards, pre-scored note cards, and envelopes, so that when you're ready to make a card, you can just sit down, stamp, whatever. But I guess sometimes I've made a card and then given it to someone without the envelope. It just turns out that I sort of had like little envelopes left over. So I thought it would be fun to kind of put this on top. Okay, so but what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal it here. And sorry, it looks like my internet's bad. I don't want to gross you out by licking it, so I'm just going to use my aqua painter to seal it up. Because, you know, COVID-19, we're very cautious about our spit nowadays. Okay, and then, well, now it's wet here. See, I should have used the silicone mat again. Okay, so I've sealed it, and I'm just going to take off a tiny sliver, basically to cut an opening in the end. Okay. So I've basically sliced an opening here, okay, to create like a pocket, okay? So clearly I need to change my blade, and then I can put this on top, okay? Actually, I'm going to have it go this way so that the opening is on the right. I'm very sad that I can't find my seal adhesive, but this will work just as well. Okay, and we'll put this on top. Okay, so it kind of creates like a little pocket card here. Okay, and now if you want to make it more obvious that it's a pocket card, sorry, I can feel the glue inside. I feel like the glue needs to dry a bit. To make it a little more obvious that it is a pocket card, you could create a little circle here. And I would normally use my 1.5 inch punch, but it seems to be lost. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, I think this might be too big. I need a smaller punch. Here, let's try this one. Let's use our 1 inch punch, see if that'll work. Okay. And then I'm just going to create a tiny little notch here. So that can kind of indicate that there's something to pull out. Okay, and then we can stick, I already cut this Whisper White piece to fit inside. So why don't we stamp the saying. This stamp set has a saying, may you cherish the wonder of the season now and throughout the year. Sorry, I didn't use a 1.5, I used a 1 inch circle punch. Okay, so let's get this out. Oh, since this is a brand new stamp and I haven't used it yet, I can show you guys a little trick of how to put the cling stuff on the stamp. Okay, so what I do, because Stampin' Up! Gives these kind of like stickers to go on the stamp so that it sticks on the block. And one of the challenges I used to have was how to line up the sticker. But now I've learned it works better if you just keep it in kind of the template rubber. And then you peel off this. And I leave the other half on so that I can line it up so that it lines up exactly. Okay. Oh, my finger's stuck there. Okay, and then that allows me to kind of put the other half down. Okay, and then I can peel this side off. So then the sticker is on perfectly. Before I was always trying to eyeball it, and I'd have taken this out and I was trying to stick it on and never went well. Okay, so let's grab our block. So I did say you pretty much just need stamps, ink, and paper to start creating pretty things. But the first time you will need to get a block as well because the stamps cling on to the block. Okay, and then we'll get our wonderful real red ink out and stamp the saying. The other great reason to put the sticker on is so that you don't accidentally stamp it upside down. Stamp words or pictures upside down. May you cherish the wonder of the season now and throughout the year. Okay, and then, so remember, this is going to go into the envelope. So I'm going to cut a little notch here to just put a ribbon to make like a little pull tab. So let's see where my trio punch is. See, I have these ideas in my head, and it doesn't mean that I have what I need in front of me. Maybe sometimes I put it somewhere and I can't find it. So I can't find it right now. We'll have to use something else. Don't know where my trio punch would be. Okay. So let's do this. Let's see if I can. This is another punch that has a tiny hole. Hello, Diane. But I really wish I had the detailed trio punch. I just can't see it on my shelf right now. I might have put it somewhere else. Okay, so sorry to slow you guys down. Let's see whether I can put a tiny hole here. Okay, not bad. It's a little off center, but you know, can't be perfect. Okay, and then we'll put some ribbon through. The hole might be a little tiny for this ribbon, but we can try. Okay. I don't know whether I could get 2 pieces through. Let's see. Oh, we did it. Okay, and then, so there's a little loop here, and then I can just try to feed these in through the loop to create our pull tab. Okay. Okay, and then this can fit inside. Okay, so that is the project I wanted to show you today with the gold hoops, our feature product of the month. But I wanted to show you something different instead of a usual card. So hopefully you were inspired by that. Let me do a quick reminder and just show you guys. You kind of had a bonus week this week because there were 5 weeks of Tuesdays in September. So we actually did 5 different projects using the gold hoops. Okay, so don't forget, if you decide to place an order, I would love your support, and you just go to genevieve.stampinup.net and shop away. Use this host code, and remember, when your order is $80 or more, you get the make and take projects for, not this one, that's like our little bonus thing, but you get the make and take projects for all 4 of these cards, and I'd be happy to send this in the mail to you. Okay, and then you'll get your own little gold hoops to play with. Hey, I'm glad you like it, Leanne. Good to see you on. I'm glad you like it. It makes me really happy. Okay, so it just fits in like that. I guess you could even put like a gift card on the back if you wanted to. Okay, so that is our project for today. I was kind of hoping we would have time for a second project. So I'm just going to do a second project. If some of you have to run, you can watch the replay, but I'm just going to keep going here. Okay. I wanted to do this project, this next project, as a reminder that this stamp set is free right now until tomorrow. Tomorrow ends the September Get and Go promotion. So, whoa, that was a close one, ladies. I ran to get the flyer and I literally almost caused an avalanche of folding chairs. Anyway, it's my deep fear that I'm going to fall and die during a live video. Okay, so this promotion ends September 30th. The starter kit is always the best deal to take advantage of if you have a wish list of goodies. And you get to choose $165 worth of things. You pay only $135, no tax, no shipping. And just during the end of September, you get 2 free stamp sets, the Queen Anne's Lace and the So Much Love. I didn't have the So Much Love stamp set, but I had the Queen Anne's Lace one. So today I thought, and plus you get the rhinestones and you get 16 card making kits. So the packs are already cut for you with some stamping ideas so that you can use these stamps right away to create 16 cards. So I just thought it would be fun today to share a card using this stamp set, because it's one thing to say, oh, you got a free stamp set, but it's more fun to see it being used. I think I did that at the beginning of September, but I can't show you the card because I already gave it away. Okay, so let's make a new card. Let's make a new card using this set, okay? So how do you guys, for those of you that do stamp, how do you guys design your projects? Like, what do you start with? Do you start with a stamp set and go from there? Or do you start with an idea and go from there? Or do you start with a sketch layout? Like, what do you do? Because for me, I don't have any one way that I start making something. Just whatever gets me started is how I start. So in this case, I'm not going to tell a lie. Well, okay, what started this card was, of course, I wanted to show you guys the stamp set. That was one. But the other thing was that there's this ribbon that I really quite like, but haven't used it as much as I wanted to. But I really like it. So this whole Costa Cabana color came about because I love this ribbon. Oh, although it says pool party, so maybe I should have used pool party. Oh, well, too late. Okay, so it's like a sheer ribbon, okay? And it's so beautiful. So this card literally came about because I was dying to use this ribbon. So tell me how you guys design your projects. Okay, so anyway, normal 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. I cut it in half at 5.5 and scored it at 4.25 to get our card base. And then I'm gonna just do an extra layer here, which is 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Okay, and then, so that's good. Then what we need, let me move this paper. Then I thought, okay, I need some more Costa Cabana to kind of go with that. I need something to coordinate, so I am using some of the Playful Patterns, Playing with Patterns Designer Series paper. Lots of bright, cheerful colors in there. And we will cut this at 2 inches by 5 inches. Okay. And I think it will be like this. Okay, so we can probably glue that down. I'm so mad, I don't know where my seal adhesive is. Do you see it anywhere? It's probably like right in front of my face and I just can't see it. Once I get going around here, okay, well, found a bone folder. Okay, keep going, keep going. Okay, so let's glue these babies down. Yeah, some of you have a plan, some of you don't have a plan when you start. Yeah, keep telling me, because I love to hear how different people create their projects. I also like to use Pinterest a lot. Like, I go and I get ideas from there. I can copy them exactly if I want, or I can just use it as a starting point and then change it up, right? Okay. There we go. Okay, and then let's get some Whisper White paper. And if you were here, I would pass this around so that you guys can feel it. The Whisper White cardstock is an amazing stamping product. just works so well with the ink. You don't get a lot of, you don't get any bleeding, or like the ink doesn't soak up and sink into the paper. Our Whisper White paper is so good for stamping. It is like a staple. So let's cut this Whisper White at 4 inches by 3 inches. So let's do that. And we'll finish up our card using the Queen Anne's lace. So just a reminder that just in September, you can get that stamp set free when you get the starter kit. You just go to my website, genevieve.stampinup.net, and click the join button. And you can fill out everything to get your starter kit. And what will you be starting? You'll be starting, first of all, getting a great deal. And the other thing you'll be starting is a really fun relationship with Stampin' Up. You'll be able to shop for yourself at a 20% discount all the time. You'll also get from Stampin' Up sneak peeks of upcoming products. You'll be first to order those products. You'll get catalogs first, all of that good stuff. But you're also starting a fun relationship with me in terms of being part of the Team Stick Stampers. And I am so proud of our Team Stick Stampers. We have an amazing group of happy people, and we just inspire each other to be happy and to stamp and encourage one another and cheer each other on. We have creative challenges, we have games, we have stamping nights. And this month for my team, because of World Card Making Day, I am bringing in a guest stamper who is going to be stamping and showcasing her $1 million stamp set. I don't know if you've heard of Leanne Graff, but she's coming to our team to share with us. I got to become friends with her from being on the advisory board together with her several years ago. So we've stayed friends, and anyway, so we do lots of fun things on the team. So I would love to have you join. And there's absolutely no downside, because anybody can take advantage of this great deal. It's $135, no tax, no shipping in Ontario, and you get to choose $165 worth of stuff, and you get the free stuff this month, like the Queen Anne stamp set. Queen Anne's lace stamp set. Okay, so you see where I was going there? Sorry, I didn't give you a whole topic about my sponge daubers, but it just had a little bit of Costa Cabana on it, and I just sponged it up a bit to give it a bit of shadow around the flowers. Okay, and then, oh good, some of you use Pinterest to get ideas. Good, good. See, isn't this ribbon beautiful? This whole card started with the ribbon. Okay, I was determined to use it because I think it's lovely. Okay, so let's... And some of you might think you're not supposed to use up your pretty ribbon and your pretty paper, and you're not supposed to use too much of it or whatever. I say hogwash. The whole reason to buy it is to use it in vast amounts to make things beautiful, right? So there we go. See, I love that ribbon. Okay, that's it. That's our, oh, I wanted to put a little saying here. Imagine that I stamped a little saying here. I think it would be nice. But without it, it still looks nice too. Okay, so we'll put a few dimensionals to pop it up. Okay, and then I think it would be nice to add maybe a tiny bit of the wink wink. Add just a tiny bit of glitter, which you probably can't see in the video, but you have to just trust me that there's like a little bit of shine there, because I think it goes along, the little shine will go along nicely with the little shine in the ribbon. Okay, so I guess that's what I wanted to show you today. I feel like this flower, maybe I should have used softer colors, but oh well, I was kind of obsessed about that ribbon. Okay, so did they have a sample in this picture? There is kind of a sample in the picture as well. Okay, so let me flip this around. Thank you so much for joining me for Tuesday at 2 this week. And I realized I forgot to get our draw winner from last week. So I'll do that and I'll just post it. And then next week we'll see you again on Tuesday. And next week will be the beginning of, no, I'm going to see you before Tuesday, okay, guys? Because you're going to remember that Thursday is the kickoff for the World Card Making Day party that I'm having that's running 4 days, okay? So I'm actually going to see you twice this week, and I'm going to hopefully see you all weekend. Because Thursday, I'll kick off the Facebook party with a stamping demonstration in my Facebook group. Friday, I am going to do some mystery stamping. Can't remember if you guys remember the last time I did mystery stamping, but it was a lot of fun. So Friday, there'll be mystery stamping. Saturday, there'll be a show and share contest. And Sunday will be the finale where I'll do another stamping demonstration for you guys. Okay, so 4 days of fun to celebrate World Card Making Day. Join me in my Facebook group. Make sure you look for it, because right now we're on my Facebook page, but I have a Facebook group. So look for that. I think it's linked somehow. It's called Stampin' for Fun with Jen. Okay, so look for that, because it's going to be on Thursday in that group. I'll kick it off. Okay, so that's it. Don't forget the end of September last chance things, the starter kit deal, the registering and paying for my classes, and that ends tomorrow. And I guess that's it for now. Bye, guys. Have a great few days until I see you on Thursday. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. I'm glad you're inspired. That's the whole point. Hope you guys feel inspired. And if you have any questions, you can always message me, and always get any supplies you need on my website, genevieve.stampinup.net, or if you want to join my very fun Team Stick Stampers. Thank you very much. Bye.